Be careful when you decide to hurt someone, because some people pray to God, and when they cry, God counts every single drop of tear that has fallen from their eyes, because Romans 12 verses 19 says, "Don't take revenge, leave it for me, and I will treat them as they treated you."
Hello everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. Hi Lisa, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. I figured we would go on tonight and do a collective read. I don't know if it's going to be a love read. I don't know if it's going to, what's going to come out tonight. I have some new decks and I'm super excited. I got like 5 new decks that I am using. One I've had for quite some time. I just haven't decided to use it yet, so I figured tonight would be proper time to use that deck. So we'll see what's coming out. Hey Cassius Queen, welcome in, welcome in. I am doing good. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. We all have things going on in our lives. I'm no different. I'm human, so I do. We got things going on, and so. But that being said, Hey Birdie, welcome in. Alright, let's see what we have for our collective. I hope you guys like my new mat. I got this too. I love the color. It's like pyramids kind of thing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Hoping it looks good on for y'all too. All right, your reputation precedes you. There's some sort of change in your reputation. People are seeing you different, whoever this is for. Your speech, how you speak, how you talk. You could be somebody who is front and center in front of a lot of people. It could be for anything. There's some sort of perception being changed about you. Thoughts and feelings. Some may be starting to see you as some sort of leader, an authority figure. Could be masculine. You could be in your masculine energy. It says the patriarchy on here, which patriarch gives me more of a masculine sense instead of a matriarch. So, I bet. All right, Lisa. All right, what else do we have? You could have Aquarius in your chart, or you're dealing with one. There's something that's been happening, going on over and over again that seems like, or there's some sort of cycle repeating itself. The song Over and Over by Nelly and Tim McGraw came on right as I was starting this. So maybe something that you feel like is just happening over and over, and you're wanting to change things up a bit. It's like you're trying to break free from some sort of situation here. People may see you as different with this Aquarius energy. It's kind of like an oddball kind of energy, where it's, you know, Aquarius get that reputation as far as being the, I want to say, the odd ones out, or the weirdos, or the weird ones, or, you know what I mean? It's just like left out in a way where you're not really so much left out. You just think differently. You may act differently, but, you know, people just perceive you as just this different, you know, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with being different, but people may start to see like you are very mysterious behind the scenes, and you got somebody who's wanting to come in and maybe balance out a situation, because maybe they thought you were just like way out there, but it's just because you have a different perspective, you have a different mindset, you have a different way that you do things. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just because you're different, people tend to judge based upon that. Now you have something or someone hidden behind the scenes that may be wanting to come in to balance out a situation with you. For some of you, this could be a twin flame with that mirroring energy. Some of you are actually in balance with your person. Now others of you, this is something where, you know, maybe people perceive you as different because maybe you have some certain type of gifts. With this mystery kind of card. So it's like maybe you have some sort of gifts and things like that. And if you're not into spirituality or know much of it, and you're dealing with people who are very closed-minded, they're going to look at you like the odd one out, right? They're going to be like, oh, you know, I don't know, you're just the weird one, because either you are gifted, like you can predict somebody's, what they're going to do, and then that comes true. Or you can literally like sense feelings and emotions and things like that, and people are like, they don't believe in that kind of aspect, so they treat you different because you do believe in that. So there may be somebody that you're dealing with in a different set of belief system, but maybe this person is starting to kind of open their eyes and realize like, oh my gosh, okay. I don't know, maybe you told somebody they're going to receive some sort of karma, or something's going to happen a certain way, and it did happen a certain way, and it's like, whoa. You may be blowing somebody's mind because they're like, whoa, you know, maybe they are gifted. Maybe they do have this or not. Hey, Delaney, welcome in, darling. How are you, hon? I missed ya. So you may have a situation where somebody is seeing you in a different light because they're just like, wow, okay, maybe you are gifted. Whereas before, maybe they thought that you were, you know, making crap up, or you're just, you know, you're just weird, you know. But you got somebody who's changing their perception of you, their perspective, and they're wanting to come in and balance things out with you. You got the Edge. Number 11, number 10, and number 3 could resonate with you. Somebody wants to come in. You may have a community here soon or in the future. Somebody wants to come in and work with you because maybe they see you on the rise. So be very careful. And it's just because they've changed their mind about you and they see you leveling up. They see you on the rise. And for some of you, it may be, you know, like they just want to jump on that train before you get to the top because they want to ride the ride along with you. Others of you, it may be because of this change of mindset, because they're seeing you differently, they understand you now, or they're starting to maybe kind of understand you a little bit better, and they're like, you know what, okay, I can get behind this, I can understand, I can relate, I can get behind this. And it could be anything, you know, you could be starting a new business, and before you may have had a lot of haters like, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that. But now they're seeing where you were like, you are competent. You can handle the tasks. You can handle the skills that are being provided to you. And it's like, oh, okay, all right, I see that within them. They got the strength. They got the, go ahead. They've got the skill set. They've got what it is. Okay, I can get behind it because now I see for myself what type of person this person is. And I'm getting, I don't know, maybe you're wanting investors to start in a new business or whatever. That's for some. It's not going to be for all. And those investors are now seeing you in a certain light, seeing that you are capable of doing the job correctly and, properly. And so now they're wanting to get behind you and actually invest in your new startup company or whatever. So I don't know why I'm talking business. Somebody could be dealing with some sort of business, doing life and accomplishing. Get it, girl? Doing life and accomplishing. Get it. I like to hear that. What are we accomplishing? I'm like curious. What are we accomplishing? We're just day to day. We're alive each day. That's an accomplishment, right? In some factors, it is. So, all right. What else do we have? You got let's see. Oh, you got Randy Travis on forever and ever. Somebody may be wanting to come in to commit to you. They love you. Aww. It could be a different perception. There could have been a lot of lies, deceit around to try and stop and block a connection, to keep something in on an imbalance, which is how might I put that? They were causing an imbalance by some sort of lies, deception, or whatever. But somebody could be finding out the truth, and they're like realizing like that was a load of bullshit. That was a load of lies that this person, this couple, or these people were telling me. And now it's like, wow, change of heart, change of mind, change of perspective. And it could be where this person like initially felt like an attractiveness towards you, like, or a pull or a guy towards you, but because of outside interference, it caused this person to see somebody in a different light. It could have caused them to see you in a different light because they were believing all this stuff about you. However, somebody has taken it upon themselves to actually learn and figure out what the real truth is. Settle financial divorce. Yes! Yes! Get it, Delaney! Girl, I had a legal situation this week myself, so let's just say it's been fun. It's been up and down. It's been fun. Been good though. I'm good though. But I'm glad you made it through. You're still walking, you're still talking and typing, and it's done. It's over, right? Do you not feel a sense of relief, Delaney? Like, I'm going to say that. Like, when those papers were signed, it's like a breath of fresh air almost, or like a sense of heaviness that just like uplifted and was removed from your shoulders. Yes, exactly. I know that feeling exactly. Live it up, girl, because I'm telling you right now, if I know how good that feels. Oh, it's like a sense of relief. I get it. Yes. Oh, honey, I am right there with you. Like, it is like a relief, like done and over, and like, ugh. Now you can move on with your life. Until you can't. So, I will pray for you. So I think you have kids too as well, I believe. So, all right. Anyhow, Justice Libra card here. The rose-colored glasses have come off. Somebody is seeing something very clearly. They could have found out some sort of truth, and it's like, wow, now there's some sort of decision. It's like a wham, bam, like smack you upside of your head kind of moment where it's like, oh my goodness. Now, because of some sort of information that someone has received, there's a big change. They're wanting to make some sort of change. There's been a breakthrough. Somebody could have gone through an awakening. And it's like, oh, that's my person. Everybody's been trying to stop and block me from my person. Talking shit, talking smack, just to stop and block this. Sagittarius, well, I'm going to say good for you, Delaney, that they're not underage. I will say that. You know, because many people go through the situations where even after the fact, there's a big mess even after the fact, just because one person feels slighted. All right, you've got Sagittarius energy. You could have Sagittarius in your 10th, 11th, 3rd house, your Uranus, or Libra in 3rd, 11th, or 10th, Aquarius, 3rd, 11th, or 10th, or again in your Uranus. And I say Uranus because I don't want to say Uranus. I'll just say it like that. All right, but you get the Voyager. Somebody could be wanting to come in towards you, some movement towards you, take a risk, travel towards you, because of the fact that now they see some sort of truth, and so now they're wanting to make some sort of movements towards you. It could be planes, trains, automobiles. I don't know. I just got that movie in my head. And they want to balance this out with you. They want to make things right. Oh. You've got the moon. Somebody's very emotional. This could be hidden. They're trying to keep this hidden. Or again, there's some sort of hidden news that this person is trying to find out, figure out. They may be trying to tap into their intuition about what it is that they need to do next. They're gaining little bits and pieces of information. They could be communicating and talking to a mother figure as well. Or you're tapping into your maternal instincts, your mothering, nurturing kind energy. Some of you, this could be like compassion towards yourself. It's like forgiving yourself for maybe not knowing. And then when you know, it's like, all right, now what do I do to make this right? You know, so it could be like you're really in your head, you're really in your feelings about what can I do to make this right? For some of you, this is going within and maybe asking why you've done certain things the way that you've done them. And you're realizing that, well, it's been something that maybe had been passed on down the lineage. And so you're wanting to break that cycle and fix something. Some of you, you're really tapping into your feminine energy. Right here, you've got Sun. It's a very complex situation. You see this? The pieces of the puzzle were being put together. Some of you may have wondered, like, why do I feel so energized around this person? Why do I feel so good around this person? Yet all the talk or all the negativity or whatever, like, it just, things weren't adding up. Things weren't matching up. And it's like, you had to go in to figure out and find out the truth. And you were putting the pieces of the puzzle together. It's like, what's going on here? Like, why? I'm getting like maybe a mediator or something to try and figure out what the deal is with this Libra card here. Like, because you wanted some sort of justice within a situation. Whether you were proven to be right or whether you were proven to be incorrect. Either way, you were trying to figure out what is the deal, what is going on. And it may have turned out to be very complex, you know, or there were certain details that may have been missing and not everything was fitting exactly. Because with here, it's like the pieces of the puzzle, not everything was fitting. So you had to kind of like see for yourself. You had to find out for yourself. Do some research or whatever for yourself. Craft. 6th house here. So you got the sun, which is like Leo energy. And you got 6th house craft here. Work. You like put in a lot of work. Some of you could have just been focusing on work for a little while until you kind of tried to decide and figure out what it is that you needed to do. Or some of you, it's like behind the scenes. You could have been like just working behind the scenes to try and figure out what this whole damn mess was. And you're finding out that, you know, well, the unknown is coming to the light, basically. And it's something that you already knew within the depths of your soul. You already knew. Now, for some of you, if this is like a twin flame situation, it's like your soul knew before you really knew. And that's why you kept getting pulled toward this person. No matter how many times you kind of try to walk away, step away, because you're like, it's too much, I can't handle it. It's like you could have seen signs, synchronicities, you could have seen like everything that pertained to that person. And you're like irritated. I get it. You could be like irritated AF. You're like, all right, I'm done seeing the signs, but what's the deal here? You know, and your signs have been showing you towards this person the entire freaking time. Now, again, they can have Sag, Libra, Aquarius in their chart in the 3rd, 10th, 11th house. They could have Leo. They could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart as well. You've got... You're seeing the potential. Some of you, like, this may have been healed. You may be hiding your feelings and your emotions, or your person is. Take it as it resonates. I'm getting a lot of, like, dreamland kind of work, to where somebody is, like, in their head kind of dreaming about what it would be like to be with you. What would your future kind of look like? Now, for some of you, there could have been a dream to where, like, you saw your future with either this specific person, or they had a dream and saw a future with you. And it's really got this person, like, in their head, but it could have been like, because I'm getting with the pyramids, it's like past lives. Some of you, this could be a past life thing, and it's been a cyclical manner that's been going on, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. But it's like now this lifetime, you want to actually balance things out and actually make it work. A lot of twin flame couples didn't come together in the previous past lifetimes, which is why they're together in this lifetime, to actually finally come together to be able to make it work and to close out that cycle, to come together. So for some of you, it's like you are surrendering, letting go, and you are allowing this connection to kind of come together. Let me get one more card. For some of you, it's just maybe even just allowing the idea, being open and allowing the idea of coming together, wanting to balance this out. All right, one more card. Can I get one more? Okay. We got the Ascendant outlook. Yeah, somebody is really looking into what it's going to look like in your future together. Some of you, it could be, you know, they could even be doing some spying, like through tarot, through divination practices, especially if they're, you know, into any of the occult or the divination or spiritual practices, or just like I said, that just knowing, just your soul deep just knows it. There's a door of opportunity being presented here soon. This person, I'm getting like they want to make a really good first impression. So if you haven't like met this person yet, they know about you and they want to come in and they want to go, I don't know, I'm getting balls to the walls. Where it's like they want to like go all out. They want to just really come towards you with like their very best foot forward. Because, you know, everybody knows like first impressions are like some of the very most important things. Now, for some of you, if you've met your person, they may have already had a very good first impression of you. You know, where is they remember that first impression and that's how they feel with that. Things could have went along the way where, you know, of course, situations change, mindsets change and everything, but they're still remembering that first time that you guys met. And so, but this time they want to come in like glittery gold kind of thing, to where like there's no way you're gonna like want to turn them down. For some of you, it's like you are both are like two rising stars. You're going to be both very abundance together. And abundance is not just financial, which most people think of it as like a financial, which that may very well be. You may wind up working together. You may, again, I did say something about starting a business at the beginning together. But your energy is going to uplift each other to where you both are successful in whatever endeavor it is that you choose to do. But I'm getting like you're both going to be like leveling up. And abundance, like I said, it's not just financial. It's also, you know, abundance in love, abundance in peace, abundance in joy. Not just the abundance in all the material things. You're just going to feel like, I want to say high on life. I don't know if somebody gets high, but I just feel like you're just going to be feeling like nothing else in the world matters but the two of you together and whatever it is that you create for each other and whatever it is that your mission here on earth together actually is. So, but like I said, it doesn't have to be a twin flame. It could be a very high level soulmate connection coming in towards you as well. I'm watching you walk away. Some of you may be walking away from the situation, or your person did. Because you got Rascal Flatts on right now. What hurts the most? Okay, you got the Four of Wands. Oh, this is a new deck. This is my Once Upon a Time deck. Look, you got Beauty and the Beast, the Four of Wands. Which this does give indication of twin flame. Some of you, it's like you're both so balanced with each other. You're kind of just doing this dance together. You know, and it's giving me that spinning round and round and round in circles kind of thing. Somebody could be really in their head, just like going around and round and round about what to do. Beauty and the Beast is like one of my favorite movies, I will say. The actual movie version, I tell you, I don't know how many times I saw it in theaters. Then I bought the movie and I watched it at home. I just loved the animation or the whatever that was in the movie. I mean, I love the animated movie, but yeah. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Maybe some of you love Beauty and the Beast as well. It's hard on everyone, and now we can all move on. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's the unknown. It's really the, you know, the unknown and the stress and, you know, da-da-da-da. I know when I went in for my, I don't know, I'm putting my business out there like that, but when I went in for my final hearing, like, I was just like, I don't care. You know, he absolutely refused to pay. He absolutely refused. He did not want to pay any kind of spousal support after we've been together for like, what, 17 years? And I was like, whatever. You know, he was just like, I'll give you a lump sum discounted amount. Basically, it was much discounted amount. And I was like, all right, fine. And I didn't even bother the 401k. I was like, that's it. Let him keep it. I'm not even worried about it. And then even took a discounted child support amount. I was just like, because I just wanted sign, done, over. Just walk away. So, you know, and it's stressful when you're fighting about stupid crap. It's like, that's stupid to be fighting over. You know, but some people fight tooth and nail over things. It's ridiculous. I was just like, get me out of here. Really. I remember my attorney, he was so upset with me too. He was so mad at me because I didn't touch the 401k. He's like, are you crazy? I was like, no, I just want done with this. Oh, Lord. Okay. Ace of Swords. You got some sort of truth. Either you're speaking truth or you're receiving some sort of truth. Some of you could be through downloads or whatever. You got Princess Jasmine here. And look, she's sitting on the balcony, looking to the sky. And she's wanting to know some sort of truth. Some of you could be internal. Because she's really sitting there contemplating on, you know, life's most, you know, toughest things, you know. She was like secluded, you know what I mean? And she wanted interaction with others. She felt isolated, but during that isolation, she gained some sort of clarity, or she's getting some sort of clarity. Here with the Strength, you got Snow White's Strength card here with the Hunter. You're needing to gather strength. For some of you, you may be receiving some sort of assistance, some sort of help from others, friends, family, co-workers, whatever, talking about things that you got going on. You may have learned some sort of lessons, like you've received the truth within your situation and you're facing your own internal truth. And because you have done that, now you're reaching out either to get assistance. I don't know if you're like going through therapy or something like that, but it's like you're trying to rebuild yourself, gather your strength, gather your courage. You're needing to nurture yourself and take care of you. This could also be your partner, your person who is just really trying to reach out to get some sort of advice to help them gain the courage to do what it is they need to do, whatever that is. Okay, my music just went out. And you have 8 of Pentacles here. Some of you, you're just focused more on work at the moment. You got Aurora. I think that's a... I don't know if that's Aurora. I think that's Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. So you could just be focused on work. But yet, if you look at her, she's not looking down at the pot that she's got, like, well, it's not a pot, it's a bowl. It looks like a bowl of flour or something. You know, she's not really looking at that. She looks like she's got her mind elsewhere. So while you may be doing your best to try and focus on work, your mind may just be elsewhere at the moment. Like you're doing the best that you can to pick yourself up, to gather strength and courage. You've seen some sort of truth or received some sort of truth within a situation. Could be in a relationship. Could be a family dynamic. Could be something that you've been kind of dancing around that you may not have wanted to address. But you're focused on putting in the work in the situation, but your mind is literally elsewhere. You got the 8 of Swords. You may feel like you're stuck, blocked, but it's only a perception. You got Jasmine here again with the 8 of Swords. You may feel like your path is being blocked, but it's only really a matter of perception. You're focused more on what's behind you, what's going on in the rear. I'm getting rear D. I'm talking about military. Somebody could have been in the military, but I'm getting something about rear D, something that you feel like you may have left behind or are leaving behind. Instead of focusing on your path, you may feel like your path is being blocked. For some of you, it may be that your path is being blocked because you're so focused on the past and what's going on behind you, then you are focused on your forward movement. So there's some healing that maybe you're working through and dealing with right now, that you're mustering up the courage and the strength to move forward. You're just working, but yet your mind is still elsewhere. And it's because you're stuck in something in the past. or there's something or someone from the past who's trying to keep you stuck from moving forward. So, all right, now again, another new deck. This one, okay, I'm kind of learning this one. This is my fairies deck. So if you see, it's like Tinkerbell and the fairies. I don't have the box, but yeah, it's my Tinkerbell deck. I'm so excited. Stuffing pizza. Hey Dan, welcome in. All right, what else do we have here? What do we have? It may have been the past of what you've been dealing with, and now you're moving forward, is what I'm getting. All right, you've got the 6 of feathers. I don't know if you guys can hear that. You hear gunshots? They're still going off. Which, the feathers is the 6 of swords, and then you have the fairy of fairy golds. Which I believe this is, I forgot what her name was. You got Tink, and then you got, I forgot what his name was. This is, hold on. I know I had it here. Did I move it? Give me one sec. I'm going to grab the book for this. Okay. I know her name. Look, it comes with a cute little book, too. It's the Fairies Tarot deck. I got it off of Amazon, y'all, so love it. Okay, hold on. Wait, was it in the back? I knew I was looking at this. Rosetta. Okay, this is Rosetta. And I don't think it shows, it doesn't say who he is. No, it doesn't say who he is. But, no, let me turn the music back on. There's something about being nurturing and loving towards yourself and towards others. She is like the nature fairy, so there's something about maybe needing to go out into public, out into nature. Because with this 6 of Swords here, it's like you're trying to heal, work through a situation. You're trying to figure something out. Some of you, again, it's like you're maybe outreach. You're getting some sort of assistance from helping, to get some sort of help along the way. Some of you, you know, it's just really tapping in, regrounding yourself, taking care of you, loving on you. Okay, then you've got Minister of Sunbeams. So you got the Queen of Wands. You've got 10 of Sunbeams, 10 of Wands. Let me show these to you, okay? They're so cute. And then the Empress. Yeah, you really are nurturing something good, something, but you're wanting, with this 10 of Sunbeams, it's like, it's a 10 of Wands. It's like, you're very passionate. There's something that you're very passionate about wanting to work towards and move towards. And this, with the Empress, it's like a new start or a new beginning. Some of you could be receiving an offer or making an offer of this new beginning. Now, she is the Queen. The fatty queen. Something about the fairy queen. The fatty queen. Is there something about, like, you're wanting a fresh new beginning, a new start? For some of you, you're getting help. You're getting assistance. Even if it's from the divine, from God, you're asking for assistance. But you're very passionate about moving forward. You're making some sort of plans. You're seeing some sort of future, some sort of way forward. That's a lot of wands that you're very passionate. Or you have somebody passionate about you. You got the Queen of Pentacles, or is it Fairy? I think it's the Page of Pentacles. It's the Fairy. But get a new start, new beginning. You're looking forward to it. You're very passionate about wanting to move forward. Firecrackers. It could be, what is it, Friday? Yeah, it could be. They do light them off in my neighborhood a lot. Actually, they typically do, actually last couple of years, they do like an entire, like, fireworks display show on the 4th. So, which is pretty cool for the neighborhood. We all get to see. And I'm not too far away from where the city lights off all their fireworks. So yeah, you can hear them. They sounded like it could be fireworks. For some of you, you're moving on and moving forward. Could be really pissing somebody off. It's like ignited something within them. Like made them really angry because like they don't want to see you move on or move forward. This is my Romeo and Juliet deck. Which is funny because you have Romeo at the very bottom. And it says, idealistic lover, passion, rashness, quickly changing moods. And then the quote, I defy you, stars. So somebody's going against their, I defy you. It's like a rebel without a cause. But it's like, you're going, or it's like you're pushing back against your wish manifestation. It's like God's trying to bring in your wish, but it's like, no. It's like you're pushing back. And this is Act 1, Scene 5. So, you see that. That's just the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else we got for you. I don't know if y'all like Shakespeare. You got a dark deal. Ooh. Somebody went the wrong way or made a wrong decision. It says, I pay thy poverty and not thy will. Act 5, Scene 1. Something behind the scenes. Could have been like, I'm getting like, I don't know, paying a, could be, if it's legal, could be paying off somebody, or paying for, or you're like, could have gotten like a private investigator, or you're paying, somebody was paying somebody else for some sort of false information to like doctor up some sort of information. About a relationship, dark deal. Or there could be somebody who's got a third party situation going on. They're like keeping somebody low key. It's kiss. The sublimation of love, eternal loyalty, noble sacrifice. A noble sacrifice. See, kiss. And then it says, O churl, drunk all, and left no friendly drop. To help me after, I will kiss thy lips. Dark deal. Somebody could have been paid to spread misinformation about you. Could be somebody who drinks, alcoholic, or caught, maybe slipped something in your food or drink to cause you to be lethargic. Or, again, to try to take you out. Dark deal. Dark deal. No friendly drop. Because this is giving poison. It's like from somebody's lips to another. So with that one person's lips to another, it's giving me like that game of telephone. You know what I mean? Where you tell somebody something, and then that person tells somebody something else, but they may embellish it a little bit. They may forget pertinent details and things of that sort. So there could have been somebody who paid somebody to spread misinformation, knowing that it was going to tarnish or harm somebody's reputation, or that was their intent to do so, because that's what I'm getting from one person's poisonous lips to another, and then like that poison keeps spreading over and over and over and over. So you could have been dealing, you know, like I said at the beginning, like lies, deceit, and it's the perception. It's like somebody, they were paying to change the perspective of like your person for many of you, so that way they don't come towards you. You got banishment. You've severed ties. For some of you, you severed ties with this person, and this is like their revenge. Severing ties, protection from further injury, and for that offense immediately we do exile him hence. Act 3, Scene 1. Or your person has done so. Your person has like figured all this out, and then they banish this person from their energy. Now for some of you, you cut cords, cut ties, cut whatever. Your person may have done the same thing. And now with this balcony, this is giving me leap of faith. And it says land of love, but soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Act 2, Scene 2, which if you look at the bottom, that's 1111 right there. So this could very well be a twin flame couple, twin flame union, and there's somebody who's wanting to come in and to whisper sweet nothings to you. I don't know if it's sweet nothings or sweet somethings. Like this person wants to come in and be very dedicated to you. And be like, I'm yours. Take me. You got Oath of the Moon. For some of you, it's vows of love. You may have somebody coming in to actually want to express the fact that they truly do love you. They've rid themselves of all the negative energies, the people surrounding them, the snakes in the grass, and I've been getting, for like the last week or 2 weeks, that there's a Judas in somebody's camp. So I'm getting that, and this person may have figured out who the Judas was. If not, they know who their Judas is. They may not have banished this person yet. They may be getting ready to address this person, or they're just forcing them out of their encampment, let's put it that way, by either neglecting them or, just being very disparaging to this person. Mean, or just a sly little, like snarky innuendos kind of thing. So in order for that person to just be like, screw you, I'm good. I'm good by myself kind of thing. But it's kind of like forcing this person out without actually being like, you need to go. I know what you've done. You just need to get the hell out of my energy. So some people do it in an indirect way. Others do it a more direct way. I'm a little more direct. And I'll just be like, you'll know. Because I won't talk to you anymore. It'll be like, done. I won't even talk to you. It'll be like, no. Good. But you got vows of love. They may be wanting to come in, take a leap of faith, and, profess their love towards you, to you. It says, oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circle orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable. So there's somebody here, they want to come in and tell you how much that they love you, and they're really hoping that you love them too. Like that you have those same kind of feelings for them. they're praying and hoping it's not an unrequited kind of love. And some of you, they could be going based off of intuition, based on their feelings with that moon. For some of you, it's like this person may have made an internal commitment that you are the one, and that's it. Like, there's nobody else. And you have somebody who's wanting to come in and be like, you are my person. Only you and only you. And then you've got, like I said, poison. What'd I say? From your lips. For some of you, they could be saying this just to pacify you. They're determined to stop and block your forward movement. And you've got romantic knights. They're determined to stop and block. They want, maybe some of you, they're wanting to offer a trip to come over and smooze you. You got the Friar Lawrence. And then fatherly love, forced marriage. Ooh. Sexual encounter wise. You have somebody who could have interference. Interference could have been like they were forced into some sort of marriage or some sort of contract. I'm getting like 3 different people. It could be 3 different people. For some of you, there's somebody who's in the past who's wanting to take a leap of faith towards you to tell you that they love you and they want to be with you. But you may have this may have already happened, and you may have like closed that door, closed that cycle, and like cut the cords with this person because you know this person is like dirty. Like they're just freaking, they did something that they should have never done. Some of you, it's like this person, again, could have spread that poison. They could have spread that misinformation. They were paid to do so. But now they want to come in, leap of faith. Right. It could either be to tell you that they love you, or it's like this person made a deal that come hell or high water, they're going to do everything that they possibly can to take you down, to stop and block your connection from coming together. That's for some, not all. Here with the poison, pacify, and the determination, this could be one person, could be a group of people, harmful, destructive, who was determined to stop and block something from happening. They could be determined to try to force you into some sort of marriage. I'm getting handler for some reason. So you have somebody who's wanting to come in to romance you, to, you know, smooth you over. But this person is very controlling. This person could be a father. It's if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, you got Capulet. You have fatherly love, controlling dogmatism. And then it says, my child is yet a stranger in the world. Act 1, Scene 2. So you got somebody who could be very controlling. It's got loss of freedom on here. Could be somebody who's in jail. You also have here fake death. They could have faked their death. Could be a fake death certificate. About insurance fraud. Or somebody is trying to off somebody else, but there's something about a fake death certificate that may have been presented in order just to receive the insurance money. There was something about insurance money. Forced fake death. Somebody who's forced to flee. Could be a Capricorn. Could be somebody who's it could be a Catholic faith. And I know that's very specific. Or Roman Catholic faith. Doesn't have to be. But Somebody could have gotten somebody pregnant or purposely tried to get pregnant in order for this person to marry them. Keeping secrets. Hidden truth. They're hiding something. And you've got Count Paris, narcissistic, attractive, noble, and sincere. Verona, summer house, not such a flower. So this could have been something that going on this summer, something that happened last summer. Patience. They may have wanted you to be patient. Something's a misunderstanding. Social events. They want to contact you. Somebody could be trying to contact you, maybe like an accidental bump into you kind of thing at some sort of social function or event, a wedding, a festival, you know, something to that effect. And they're seeking outside help to come in to make something work with you. Yeah. Where are you going to be at some sort of specific place and time? Then you got distilling liquor. I said link. Something about the LinkedIn app or link. They want to link up with you. It's like to hook up with you. Some of you, they may want to try and get you drunk so that they can hook up with you. It's a double-edged sword. You got wooing. They're definitely coming in trying to woo you. They're eager to betray you. So be careful. Some of y'all. Or there's something about maybe causing you fear. Because this person feels rejected. And you said goodbye to them. Peace out. And so their little fifis are hurt. Alright, hit another new deck. I'm loving this one too. This one is my... This is my Once Upon a Time deck. No, the other one was. This one is my... I forgot what the name of this deck is. This is a very colorful deck. Yep, somebody said, bye, I'll catch you later. And you are not looking back in that rearview mirror. You are like moving on, moving forward. You're like peace. You're like, I tried everything I possibly can and done. All right, you got the Emperor. This is like a storybook one too. So, but you got the Emperor right here. I don't know from where this one is. So you're in your power, or you're taking your power back in a situation. You're like happy and gleeful. Got Queen of Cups in reverse. I'll turn it around so you can see Queen of Cups. Look at that. I love these little cards. In reverse, you've got Six of Swords in reverse. Little Six of Swords in reverse. And then you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Alright, the Emperor, Queen of Cups. You're not taking care of you. There's something that you're still holding on to. You or your person, the Emperor. Let's see, Nine of Swords. It's like you're not worried. Page of Wands. For some of you, you need to pour some love into yourself. Take your power back. Pour some love into yourself. You may feel like that you're stuck and bound within a situation. Like you're not able to move forward for whatever reason. But I'm getting like you're not really that worried about it. If this would have been upright, it'd have been like you're having nightmares, you're having some sort of dreams, like it's keeping you up all night. No, you're not really pressed or worried about this. You may be like in a, I'm getting like a stagnant place right now to where you're just like, okay, things may be up in the air a bit about what it is that you need to go, what you need to do. Some of you, it's like you're not working on some sort of healing. Could be like ignoring something from the past, or you're just not, it's like you don't give a shit in a way. You're like, whatever. and you're just not wanting to deal with it or handle it. But you're not taking care of you in the same process. You need to take your power back, and this Queen of Cups needs to be in the upright to where you feel that loving, caring, emotional energy, not only towards others, but towards yourself as well. Oop. Oop, oop. I'm getting, oop. You got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. What? You're using your intuition. The Emperor and the High Priestess. You could be, this could be what you're needing to do. Something you're needing to let go. Address, let it go, so that way you can move forward and move on in order to be able to take your power back for your new beginning and your new fresh start that you know you're passionate about going towards, but there's something that you feel like for some reason you can't move forward. And it's like you may not be addressing it, or you may not be seeing it right now. But when you do finally see this and recognize it for what it is, you work on that, you heal that, you also pour some love into yourself. You're stepping into this High Priestess energy. There's something about you knowing, and you're being guided by the divine to help get you there. All right, we're going to this side now. This is a new deck as well. There's something, okay, you got a little dust on the Bible. Bible? You have the Bible. There's something, dust on the bottle. So there's something old. That's resurfacing. It could be some sort of trigger that's resurfacing that you're needing to address. Understand it. And handle it. Alright, you've got overdependency on one partner. Encouragement, or encourage independence and personal growth with the relationship. Balance is key. You may be, I don't know, yeah, okay, you could be pulling on your person's energy too much. They're feeling that, or they feel you're, it's like that. If you're really in a funk, you could be really energetically pulling on your person's energy to help lift you up. Because you may be in a state of mind where it's like, you know, you can't do it, you can't whatever, and it's really having an effect on your person. That's for some of you, not all of you. Others of you, you could be just relying so much on your person, or your person's relying so much on you, and you're feeling overburdened. There's something about balancing things out between you and another party or another person. You got ignoring emotional needs and blame shifting. Prioritize your emotional well-being and communicate your needs clearly. So you need to communicate. If you're feeling overwhelmed or overburdened or whatever, you need to communicate that. Some of you, you're not. You're just internalizing it, and you're like, you know what? It is what it is. Let me just buckle my bootstraps up and I just keep on marching, keep on trucking, you know? And you got blame shifting here. Hold your ground and refuse to accept blame for things you didn't do. So for some of you, you're feeling burdened because you could be, somebody could be blaming you for something that either you didn't do, or they're just, I'm getting like, you know, those who are black sheep, you know, if you know, like you get blamed for, like, it seems like everything, like it's always your fault. No matter what it is in a situation, it's always your fault. So you take that blame, you internalize it, and you hold on to it. And even though you know you're not wrong, you know you're in the right, you know you haven't done anything, you're still being blamed for it. And you're like, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm used to being blamed for everything, whatever. It is what it is. You're needing to kind of like, there's something about balancing it out. Make sure you stand your ground. Accept what's yours and leave what's theirs to them. Don't carry other people's burdens. Don't carry other people's blame. You know, you're going to get blamed for whatever, you know. I don't know. For me, I ignore it. I've gotten to the point where I know I get blamed for so much shit. I just freaking ignore it now. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right. It's okay. It's my fault again. Okay. It's all on me. Okay. You got ignoring boundaries. Clearly communicate your boundaries and enforce them with consistency and confidence. So if you have boundaries you have set in place, make sure that you are standing your ground on what, you know, you're willing to accept, what it is you're not willing to accept. You may have somebody who's trying to cross over your boundaries for whatever reason. You have verbal abuse. For some of you, you've dealt with verbal abuse, emotional abuse, some of you physical abuse. I'm not trying to trigger anyone. Honey, I've been there, done that. So I understand. And so for some of you, somebody who has maybe verbally abused you in the past, you are setting boundaries with this person. You do not trust this person. There's something about lack of trust. Now, you may have somebody who's wanting to come in, blaming you for everything, blaming you for the reason why you don't trust somebody, which they've given you all the reasons. You know, and this is somebody, it could be like a codependent. Somebody who was very codependent on you. And they relied on you to carry their emotional baggage. Like, they had to come in and like trauma dump on you. Or just dump all their emotions on you so you carry them, so that way they can walk away feeling better about themselves. Hey, Juliet. Welcome in, honey. I feel you. I understand that. And that's why, like, with this coming out, I completely understand where this is coming from. You know, I can relate to this as well. So, I mean, I don't put my shit out there, but, I mean, I can totally relate to this. So, but you got somebody who, like, they wanted you to carry all their emotional baggage. And when you were finished and you're like, look, you know, I want equal communication. Like, when you wanted to talk to them about things going on in your life, how you felt, and how you wanted to express certain things. Say, you know, you didn't like the fact that they left their shoes right there by the back door. Why couldn't they just go ahead and put them on the, you know, the shoe rack or whatever, or in the closet? Why dump all your clothes all over the floor when the laundry basket is literally right there? Like, can you, like, I'm carrying all these burdens. I would really appreciate it if you could do this, because it would lighten up my load a little bit more and allow me to be able to be more engaged and active, you know, elsewhere. However, because you asked them to do something, it's like now they're going to want to shift blame. Oh, you're home all day. You can do that. You can clean up my shit. You could put my shoes away. No, you are a grown-ass adult. You could do this yourself. Why do you expect me to do it for you when you may have like a ton of other responsibilities? And by the time you get to those other responsibilities, you're exhausted. Exhausted, right? You got blame shifting. So somebody could be like, you know what? I want equal give and take. You want to share with me what's going on with you in your life. I understand. But you may have been dealing with somebody who's like, when it comes to your things going on, they were not interested in hearing whatever it is that you had to say. They didn't care about your feelings. They didn't care about your emotions. They didn't care what you were interested in. And that made you feel a certain way. And because that made you feel a certain way, you pulled back. And because you pulled your energy back, now they're blaming you because you're no longer going to carry what's theirs. You put up boundaries, and you have somebody who's trying to ignore those boundaries, and they want to sit there and just dump all this on you over and over and over, like everything is your fault, da, 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 da. And it's your fault for setting up boundaries, protecting your peace, protecting your happiness. That's your fault. Protecting yourself from verbal abuse. You're no longer willing to tolerate this type of behavior. And for some of you, because of everything that's gone on and you've seen things clearly, you no longer trust this person. I'm getting like, you see the circle of trust? You may keep your circle very closed off, very small. Like who you can truly trust. You may have like a handful, if that, many people around you that you can truly, truly trust to not come in and literally trauma dump on you. Now, this doesn't have to be a partner or a spouse or whatever. This could be friends where they come in and when they need you, they expect you to be there. They expect you to listen to every last issue and problem that they're going through. But yet when it comes to you, they're extremely inconsiderate. They don't care about your feelings, your needs, what you're going through. They don't want to be there for you, but they expect you to be there for them. You've set up some sort of boundaries and you've walked away from those type of people. And you know what? Good for you. Keep holding your boundaries. Don't tolerate anything that you know you don't want to hold on to. Coffee. Yeah, I got my coffee, Juliet. See? I don't know if you can see it. There's a cute little penguin in there. Hold on. He's just a cute little penguin right there at the bottom in the center of the cup. That's my little, it says snow much fun. Interesting, I pulled that. Penguins mate for life. At least those type of penguins do. So, which does give twin flame energy too. Hi, little soulmates. Exactly. I'm the same way. There are so many people in my life, and when you start elevating and ascending and going through all that, you start realizing who is tugging and pulling on your energy, who is draining you, who is making you feel just like ugh, and who's actually truly interested in what it is that you have going on in your life. Are they there just because they feel like they can come and talk to you about anything? You can listen. You're a great listener. You may give great advice. But yet when it comes to you and you want, need assistance or help or just want to talk something through, they're nowhere to be found. They're busy. They've got this going on. They got that going on. It's like, yeah. And I've had friends who they were more interested and cared more about themselves, what they had going on, and it was all about them. It was like me. What about me? What about me? I don't care about what's going on in your life or anything else around in your life. I want to know, what about me? And it's like, yeah, okay, I see it. I'm good. Alright, you've got only when convenient. Yep, used for attention. You have somebody in your energy who just definitely only when it's convenient for them. Are you still there? I'm not coming tonight. So this could be a trigger. But it's like you want somebody to be there for you just as much as that person wants somebody to be there for them. So you got somebody in your energy who only comes around you when it's convenient for them. When it benefits them. Because there's a gift. You see here? There's like a gift on this card. Now, I've known family, friends, etc. If they know that they're going to receive something, they'll show up. Just so that way they can receive that. Whether it be money, whether it be Christmas time and you got Christmas money, whether it be a gift and it's like birthday time, or it's, it doesn't even have to be money, it could be gifts. It's like they come around at those specific times, but then you don't see them for the rest of the year at all. That's it. And it makes you feel a certain way. It really does. It makes you feel a certain way. And I understand everybody's got lives, but to reach out, communicate by phone, or to show up, or whatever, you can do that. But I've seen to where some people, they're just more worried about what they can get out of that interaction for themselves, as opposed to being there for somebody else. It's a very selfish nature. You got wasn't love, it was control, possession, power play, and ego. So you got somebody in your energy who, they wanted you there just for the convenience. They want to control you. They treated you as a possession, very egotistical. They were like in and out of your lives. Like they were there when they wanted to be there, and when they felt like that they can tolerate you. But yet most of the time they were gone or away. They could have been with friends, they could have been with family, they could have been with coworkers, they could have been outside doing, well, you say outside doing chores, but sometimes it's like, do you really need to be out there for like 10 hours? No. But it's, when they're out and about doing this or that or whatever, you have somebody who only comes towards you, wants to come talk to you. I'm getting at this as well, where it's like, okay, if this is like a relationship, it's like this person only came towards you when they wanted something. They were only nice to you when they wanted something. Now, for some of you, that could have been a sexual interaction. When they wanted that interaction with you, they would be kind and loving, and they would try to put on all the moves and everything. And then, of course, they get it. And then right after that, they're a complete asshole to you until the next time that they want it. So they could be like no talking to you. They could just never be around. And they could just literally treat you as if it's convenient for them. For many of you, you could have ran their schedules, their doctor's appointments. You could have done everything for them, washed their laundry, washed, dried, put it away. You could have freaking cooked dinner every night for them to be ungrateful about the fact that you cooked them dinner. You could have been, just whatever. Planning vacations. I mean, and it takes a lot sometimes to plan like meals and etc. Do all the grocery shopping, to come back, to literally put it all away yourself. You do all of that. Feed the animals, you take care of the household, sometimes even mow the lawn outside if you got to. Take care of the yard if you got to. So as you're taking care of everything on the outside, they come in and they're a complete still butthead. Even though they get what they want, but during the time where they don't want something at that moment, they can treat you however they want to treat you. And then think that coming back around to you, schmoozing you up, is going to actually get them what they want. So with this hot and cold energy, you've burned the bridge with this person. Because you've realized that this person just wanted to control you. They wanted you there for their convenience. They wanted you there to take care of them. And it wasn't love. It was pride, ego. They wanted all attention on them at all times. From either you or everybody else around you. Yeah, walked away. There's no way coming back from this. Hot and cold, push, pull, whiplash. You could have somebody who's like in their head because they're like, well, you may have healed through this with this hot and cold, this back and forth. It's like that energy of like, you're good to me one moment, but then you're a piece of shit the next moment kind of thing. So, and you're healing from that. Like, was it love? Was it not love? Like, why did this person? It wasn't. It wasn't. And it's right here, you're realizing that you never really loved me. New life begins. You're looking out there for a new life, but you're still dwelling, dealing with the fact that, wow, I was in this for, it could be a week, 2 weeks, it could be freaking a year, it could be 5, 10, 15, 20, however long. And you're finally realizing, wow, that was never the case. It was just because I was a convenience, And then you got, this person feels like it's never really over. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. So you got somebody, like you may have broken ties, cords, whatever, or you need to break cords and ties with this person so you can move on. Now the person that you may have left may be in this energy to where they feel like you may be coming back towards them and you're like, yeah, no. You're like, yeah, no. For many of you, it's like a no. You've realized, you've woken up, you see. But you may have this person still up in your energy. Yeah, they want to come in and try to repeat the cycle with you. Or you have somebody around you that it's like those same type of signs that you've dealt with in the past. They're bringing up some triggers from this aspect that you went through. And you got somebody who's wanting to come in and actually repeat a cycle with you. And you're like, no, you never really loved me. You didn't care. But this person's like, yeah, but we're not done yet. We're going to do this again. Now, you may have been back and forth with this person many times. But this person seriously thinks you're going to come back. They want to repeat the cycle with you. But it's the same shit, different day, stuck in a loop. Some of you really need to learn the lessons so you don't get stuck in like some sort of loop with this person. Or this person is trying to keep you stuck in a situation to where you feel like you can't go anywhere. Like that you are stuck to them or tied to them. So this person may feel like you're their person, but it's not. It's all about possession. It's like they think that they own you. I hate what family is. And then you did a bunch of stuff and they think they do everything if they do a small thing. A small thing, yeah. Like, I've had to where it's like I did the dishes. And they want an applause. They want a pat on the back. They want all that. And you're like, okay, you did the dishes. But yeah, they want an applause. They want a pat on the back. But you know what? It should be actually teamwork, teammate within the home as well. Even if one person does stay at home, if you're dealing with kids that are home, animals, it can get stressful. It can be very stressful. And sometimes the other partner doesn't realize that, especially if that person is home all the freaking time. You know, you need like outside, you talk to outside people and everything like that. But if you've got an infant, a toddler, sometimes an infant and a toddler, you know, it's like you need some assistance. You need some you time, and you need to be able to kind of rely on your partner to help pick up, you know, what you're unable to do in that moment, and not condemn you for what it is that you're unable to do because you were addressing other issues at the time, taking care of other things at the time. You've got past suffering, past affecting the present, betrayal, victim, let the past go. You need to let the past go. Want to build a foundation balance. Some of you, you're balancing something with somebody new. Building is slow and steady, but it may have been on a faulty foundation. So something about maybe not going back to the basics, but it's like, let's repair what was broken, like what we overlooked. You know, let's go back and like address those issues so that way we can be on a firmer foundation. You got decisions. There's something about choosing between two paths or two people. And for some of you, there's a decision to whether you should stay or whether you should go, because you know that for some of you, the past could be triggering the present. And you could be building something with somebody else. Something about like your path. You're needing to choose whether you want to continue to work on this with this person or not. This person could have betrayed you, and they're wanting you to let the past go so it doesn't, so you can build and move towards something. Move towards what? Love, unconditional love. Giving equal, okay, ending the cycle. Karmic completion, travel. Okay, so for some of you, that karmic cycle that I talked about just a bit ago is over. You're starting something new, or you're wanting to. For some of you, it's like, do you choose to stay stuck in the past? Yeah, see here, self-care. This is not somebody maybe that you've had any kind of sexual encounter with. Intuition. You're using your intuition. There's fears holding you back. Fear of new love, maybe. Receive the world. Generosity, gifts, assistance. Some of you, you have new love coming in towards you. It's a wish fulfillment. Oh, I like that. Some of you could have been praying and wishing and hoping And you just need to be able to use your intuition, and you're moving towards new love. And you are open to new love, welcoming new love. You could be a little bit guarded, a little bit protective of yourself, but you're still seeing something. You're like paying attention to any and all signs, any and all red flags, okay? But you are open and ready to receive love. Or you're opening up, ready to like not only get affection from your person, but give it as well. You're ready to give your heart, and you're ready to receive it. You're open. And it's closing out this old cycle of like this whatever, to start into a new cycle of wish fulfillment. And I'm getting, like, because this is not somebody, it's like not a future faker. This is somebody who is really serious about wanting to start something with you. Now, there could have been some fears because of the past between you or both of you. It could be both of you are afraid to move forward because of what you went through in the past. And you're overcoming those fears. Oh, I like that. What else do we have? All right. Now these could get a little like, And at the end, I'll pull out some zodiac signs who this could be in reference to. Hold on one second. Oh. I was like, oh, I'm not going to say it. All right, you've got Wheel of Karma. Ooh, you could deal with a Gemini. The wheel is turning in your favor, but for some of you, somebody's getting some sort of karma or dharma. You got Scorpio. I'm getting somebody could have been trying to block your vision, block you from seeing something. They're trying to stop and block your connection with the divine. So they could be trying to target your crown chakra. For some of you, if you are religious, they could be trying to stop and block your prayer life or whatever. Just your connection with source. Because with this coming upside down, I don't read these upside down, FYI. But with this upside down, it's giving like somebody is receiving some severe karma for trying to stop and block your connection with source, with the divine, with God, however you want to put it. And for the other, who was, you're receiving dharma. And this is inevitable. You're seeing something from a higher perspective. The law of one, that we are all one. We are all connected, interconnected, planetary. I'm just getting, what is it, Beastie Boys? Interconnected, planetary. All right, what else? You got Castle. Ooh, reminds me of Scotland, Ireland, Scotland. I always wanted to take a tour of like all the castles over there. And just like look at the architecture of that thing. Look how beautiful that is. How much time it actually takes to actually craft that, especially back in the day when, you know, they used just the bare minimum tools to be able to chisel out, you know, the artwork that they put into it, into the wood or into the stone or whatever. The amount of time, and it's lasted and stood the test of time, you know, with all that. It's just, it's amazing to me. So there's something about maybe time being put into a connection. You got Sagittarius, Cancer, pride, or taking pride in your work. Maybe something about your ancestry too. Some of you may be learning about your ancestry, your history. But it does say architecture, power. Some of you could, I don't know, build homes. You could be an architect. You could be build, buy, sell, renovate, whatever homes as well. You could even, like, I don't know if you're a landlord or something to that effect as well. I'm just looking at the castle. I'm just like, huh. All right, but then sunflower here. You got joy. You're happy. You're like receiving. You're going to be receiving some sort of rewards towards you. It's going to make you extremely happy, joyous, very abundant. Again, for some of you, this could be love, a connection. It could be material abundance as well. And you got pursuit of arts here. You're pursuing your passions. Could be Sagittarius energy again. You're enduring. You're moving forward. You need to stay on your toes. Some of you could be going back to school or planning on going back to school next semester. Hooked. I'm getting hook, line, and sinker. Somebody thinks they have you hooked. It's like they're coming up with, it's that dance. It's a dance. They're dancing around a topic, where you're dancing around the fact that maybe you and your person are actually really into each other, and like, but either one or both of you haven't reached out to the other yet to actually express that. But you got, it's like they want to hook you in. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Somebody feels stuck. Again, stuck. That stuck energy. Powerless. They feel helpless, or they feel stuck. Be very careful that you have somebody, because with this here, somebody could be trying to stop and block your intuition for seeing like some sort of game. It's like somebody thinks that they're reeling in a big fish, like a trophy. I don't know. I'm getting Fish, Ohio. I think Michigan might have them too, to where they have like Pennsylvania maybe as well, New York maybe as well, around the Great Lakes area, where they do like the fishing trips, and it's like they do like competitions for fishing trips. Somebody, I don't know, somebody could be a fisherman. They like fishing. They like to eat fish. I don't know. I do not like anything that tastes fishy. Anyway, but normally, like if you get the biggest walleye, or you get the biggest perch, or you get the biggest like whatever that you're fishing for, depending on like the size, the length, the weight, and all that, it could be like considered like a trophy fish. So I'm getting like somebody's trying to reel in a trophy, and they think that they've got you hooked, like hook, line, and sinker. However, for some of you, you're going to be able to see right through this, and they're going to be like, I'm getting like that lure is going to snap off the line, and the fish is going to be like, whew. So you're going to be like, ah, it's the one that got away. Or I'm getting like also somebody telling some serious like big whopper fish tales, you know. Like it was only like a 3-inch fish, but they're like, bruh, I really had this one go, and I'm reeling, and the pole was just about to break, and that damn thing just freaking snapped the line, and I had the freaking net right there to reel it in. I don't know. Some of y'all really could be a fisherman. I don't know. I know when I was, I don't know. I'm getting my dad right now. We would go fishing out on the lake, out on his boat. I don't know if he could have a boat. But we'd go out there, and we'd get out into the middle of the lake. And right before we'd start fishing, he just yelled, "Get in the boat!" because there used to be like this commercial back in the day where I think they said that, like, get in the boat. So my dad started doing that. And like expecting like all these perch or walleye to just literally just come raining in from the water all up into the boat. But he used to say that every time we went out. Get in the boat. I think there was a commercial where it was like all the fish came out of the water and just swamped the boat with all these fish. My dad thought it was like the most amazing thing. Of course he prayed and wished for it, but that never happened. I would have been like, let me tell you, I'd have been like, that's God's design right there. Ask and ye shall receive is kind of what I'm getting. Oh my goodness. Okay, earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What does this earth sign want? What are they doing? Oh goodness. Oh. They're wanting to spin the block. They're wanting to come back around. They want to commit to you. Ooh. Or they are committed to somebody they may have gotten pregnant. I did say at the beginning, somebody could have like baby trapped somebody else. And so this person married them. Or it can go, somebody wants to come in to commit to you, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and wants a fresh new beginning, a new start, because pregnancy does mean new beginning, new start, etc. as well. So, for some of you, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming in, and they want to commit to you, but be very careful. They may be trying to get you pregnant. Well, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or this person is. They're very passionate. Some of you, they could have let the wandage control their behaviors. It's like their wandage is their compass. Patience. You got a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn wanting to come in and impregnate an Aries, Leo, Sag, or they're wanting a new fresh start. They're asking for some sort of patience or wanting you to be patient. For some of you, you could have gotten married. You could be married to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be this Aries, Leo, Sag, or flip it, reverse it. Flip it, reverse it. Show how I gotta work it. Some Missy Elliott, I don't know. You could be trying to get pregnant, with the both of you actively trying, and it's like patience. It's gonna happen, just divine timing. So some of you, you may feel like that there might be an issue with getting pregnant. You may be worried about whether or not you need to get like IVF or whatever kind of treatments, or going to get testing. And it's just saying, be patient. A few more months, good things are coming to you. For some of you, if you are pregnant, the baby's due within the next couple months. And you're like, oh, when's this thing going to come out of me? Just be patient. And then you got liar. Ooh. Careful of someone sneaky. What about this liar? Somebody could have lied and said that they were pregnant in order to try and force a marriage, a commitment with one of these, a fire or an earth sign. Now you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, or somebody's finding out that they not the baby daddy that a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is. Woo. They're just waiting for results back. Pets. New pet giving current pet more love. This person could have pets. Or I'm also getting like hands-on this person doesn't have any pets. Or it's not the right time. Like, maybe you're wanting to get a new pet. It's not the right time. But I'm getting, what the hell is it? Footprints. Evidence. Somebody's lies are going to be exposed. There's some sort of either digital footprint or some sort of like some sort of evidence on a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But for some reason they're holding back on exposing this person who's been lying. It's like patience, because now is not the right time for some sort of exposure. It's like, okay, open your heart up. It will help you attract more love. Open your heart. Intimacy. Moving. You're moving on. Somebody could be actually physically moving on towards a new connection, moving in with somebody. Honeymoon, in the honeymoon stages. It's like getting married on honeymoon, moving in together. You're open, or for some of you, you're like open to moving in together with somebody. Or you have somebody who's wanting you to be open, but there's some sort of challenge. Maybe there's some sort of distance between you and this person. This person's wanting to travel towards you. Some of you, they could be wanting to move towards you. But it could be a Taurus, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sag. That's wanting a family, or wanting a beginning, or wanting a commitment with you, all this. But there's something here. There could be distance presenting a challenge, but there's also, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius who could be presenting some sort of challenge in this. And it's like, just be patient. It's not the right time just yet, because there's something that's been hidden that will be coming to light. Again, it could be it's something about a digital footprint or some sort of evidence, but it will come out. It's just saying that it's not the right time. Okay. It's not a definitive no, it's just not yet, is what I'm getting. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, red flags. Pay attention to any red flags of anyone new or even returning in this retrograde-ish era, so pay attention. Be prepared, stay alert. Race car. So 2232 could resonate. Somebody feels under pressure. It's like they feel like time is running out. Red flag. Be cautious. Something about caution. Red flag. Oh, okay. I kind of think I know what that is. 24, 23. You got a wild card. Maybe something or someone you didn't expect to be coming around wanting to surprise you. A dark horse. Interesting. Game changer. Which is going to... You got somebody coming into the mix who's wanting to change things up. It'll change up an entire dynamic for you. Be careful or be mindful about anxiety, stress, worry, just being irritated. Keep yourself grounded. Don't let stress get to you. There could be somebody who's ill. I'm getting like the next week or 2 weeks. Some sort of fatigue because they're feeling stressed out, or they could have dealt with some sort of loss. and they're just feeling just very kind of like, eh. For some of you, there could just be somebody under the weather. And then you've got waterfall and mask. Overflowing abundance, chasing after something. Somebody is, they're releasing something, letting it go. Could be emotional release. Maybe somebody coming in towards you, like they're stressed out and they want to come in towards you and they want to let you know like what's been going on with them and etc. Be careful of theft. You could have somebody, like, literally something wind up happening. Could be happening to your vehicle. Oh, I'm getting, like, if you're on a highway, like, I don't know if you're taking a road trip, if you're on a highway, there's like this blindsided. It's like somebody's going to be blindsided by a vehicle, like hit. I was going to say hit and run, but there could be two people in the vehicle, the opposing vehicle, and they're going to claim that the other person was driving the vehicle instead of who was truly actually hiding the vehicle. Somebody may be confessing that this happened, which is like an emotional purge or emotional release. It could be, for some of you, it could, I'm getting like it may not have, I'm getting like they either were in a red light, a stop sign, or whatever, and just, I don't know if it's like they T-bone them, or if it's like the one person tries to swerve to miss, and then they caught like the back end. And the other vehicle, I don't know how many are in the other vehicle, but there's a loss. Somebody's going to suffer some sort of loss. I don't know which vehicle, but somebody's going to be extremely emotional about the fact that either they caused some sort of death or they were involved in it. Like either they were the one driving. Well, if they're the one driving and trying to pin it on somebody else, they're either going to, the person driving may actually lose their life, and so the other person in the car may try and blame the person that lost their life for the one driving, or it's they're blaming their counterpart for the one driving because there's a loss like in the other vehicle. It could be a parent-child dynamic. Like the parent wants the child to take the blame for fear of consequences, and they think that the consequences for the kid is not going to be as dire, which depending on the age, but or there's something about what's hiding behind that mask. This could have happened and nobody said anything, and they're hiding this behind the mask because they're trying to protect the other party, or there's something about some sort of truth that's being hidden. Something happens. They could be afraid of getting in trouble, afraid of going to jail, or afraid of even karma coming back towards them. They're very emotional, but they're still hiding some sort of truth. I just got TLC, don't go chasing waterfalls. Somebody could be high while they're driving, and this wind up happening, high or drunk, and they either hit another vehicle, and I'm getting hit and run, or they hit something and took off. But yet they're blaming somebody else and claiming that somebody else was actually driving at the time. That's so random. Okay. Let's see what else. It's hot there. It's getting hot here. Juliet's taking off all her clothes. I am getting so hot. Oh my god, and it was raining. Oh, I bet it's so humid now. Ew. Oh, that heat after a rain. You got YOLO. You only live once on your own. And I'm free. Who wouldn't want to be me? That's just got Keith Urban. I'm alive and I'm free. Who wouldn't want to be me? I'm going to tell you right now, there's probably not too many people in the world who want to be me. Infatuation. Too hot, too heavy, too soon. Won't last. So something that may have started out, I'm getting like a one night stand. Or maybe a weekend fling, a week fling, whatever. I don't know. I'm getting like maybe a cruise ship. You met somebody on a cruise ship, a singles cruise. Everything works out great for that week. But then after you get off the cruise, it's like you never see or talk to each other again. It's going to wind up. That's not for everybody. But I mean, 9, 173, and 145 could resonate. Because I'm getting like you're going on a trip. You're going on an adventure. There could be a fling. You could meet somebody. And things are hot and heavy, or somebody's hoping to meet you. So, yeah, but it won't last. It's just a wham bam, thank you ma'am. You got fire starter, cults. Ooh, who's bullying you online? They're looking you up, looking up your information online. And this person could be part of a cult. I don't know, Masons, Eastern Stars, whatever. Fire starter. Who's wanting to start some shit. They're part of some sort of group. It could even be like a coven or whatever. They could be in the background bullying you online, talking smack, talking shit. Why does it look like he's eating a freaking frick? Shit. Well, it looks like he's eating a cell phone or eating some sort of electronic. Angry. Very angry. Or they're trying to cause some... You have somebody who's trying to cause you some sort of mental illness. They think like by stalking you... With this fire starter, it's giving me like chaos. Somebody could be trying to send you some sort of chaos magic or energy or whatever. And they're all behind the scenes doing this. You know, which if they're behind the scenes, I'd say that they're bitches because they can't freaking come forward straight to your face. No, they got to do everything all behind the scenes and be like, oh, look here. Yeah. You're like, you're just a bitch. You can't face somebody head on. You got to go behind the scenes and do some stupid shit. Okay. All right, you got opposites attract. For some of you, you have somebody who you have differences. Nothing wrong with that. So it's kind of giving like a yin-yang kind of energy. Possibilities. Possible is possible. Choices and decision. Smoke and mirrors. Ooh, misleading it. Okay, you got somebody who's going to come in and falsely be like, I'm your twin flame. You're like, no bitch, no you're not. Or you could have dealt with somebody who was like a false twin flame. Alright, blindsided. You're going to be blindsided by somebody or something that you don't see coming. Or somebody wants to. You got class clown. Laughs with pain. Doesn't take things seriously. Masking finds amusement in suffering of others. This person is not a driver. Okay. Didn't see coming, out of nowhere, unaware. Okay, 2, 15, 56, and number 10 resonate. This says, like, in the upright, makes a big deal out of nothing. But I'm getting, like, flip it in reverse. It's like this person is, like, it's just not a big deal. It's like they go through things and it's like, okay. It's funny because I just told my mom this earlier. I said, just another day in paradise. It's like, this is what you are. It's like, whatever, like, just keep forging through. And I said earlier, too, like, buckling up them bootstraps and pulling them up, and you're like, you just keep on trudging. To trudge the lonely, weary walk of a man who has absolutely nothing. I think that's how it goes. I could be wrong. Or who is lost. Whatever. It's on The Knight's Tale, if you ever watched it. To trudge. Okay, but you guys blindsided. Somebody who's just... I'm getting like a go with the flow kind of person, but they could be very... They could make you laugh, make you smile. Comical. But they really are like a really kind of go with the flow kind of person. Somebody kind of creeps up on you. You got finesse. You got a manipulator around you. Smooth operator. 18196 fake AF. Excess baggage. So this person is a fake friend. I tell you, oh, they come in and put all the moves on. Excess baggage. The past is weighing them down, obligation. So this person wants to come in and release all their baggage on you. It could even be a group. You got like the fox. Why does this look like Johnny Depp? It kind of looks like Johnny Depp to me. I don't know. So his name could be John, Johnny, Jonathan. It's a sly, sneaky fox who's got some baggage, which I don't like saying like kids are baggage. That's just an awful way to put it. But this person could have things that they're taking care of, people as well. It's like this person wants to come in, and if they have kids, say that this person is a masculine, they're just trying to look for a female who's going to take care of their kids while they can go out and do whatever the hell it is that they want to do. But they know that their kids are being taken care of by a female. Now, flip it, reverse it. It could be entirely swapped around, where the female is looking for a masculine to like take care of, you know, the kiddos, so that way she can go screwing around, you know, doing whatever the hell it is that she wants to do. You know what I mean? Rather than both of y'all being active participants. So, now, for many, if you don't know that, like a lot of the times, one of the, like if you're going through a divorce or have gone through a divorce or whatever, and there's kids involved, one of the spouses may actually get with somebody else just in an effort to be able to kind of claim they have somebody there to be able to take care of the kids. And that's the only reason why they hook up with so-and-so person. It's just because it looks better for them in a court setting, especially if they're wanting to fight for custody of the kids or whatever. So keep that in mind. When you're getting involved with somebody, make sure that this person isn't just using you for what it is that you're able to provide to them. Money, caretaking, whatever. Because then, like I said, you're the one left taking care of responsibilities that really aren't yours to begin with, while they're out doing whatever they want to do. But it's really all in a slight because of the last person that they were with. They just want to slight the last person for many reasons. Now, it could be, you know, like I said, flip it, reverse it. It could be a female doing that to the masculine as well. All right, you got responsibilities. 152 and 174, underdog. Commitments, obligation, important duties, burdens, underestimated. This could be you, this could be somebody else. They're underestimated. Superman. Somebody may feel like you are their kryptonite. Cutting ties. You cut ties with somebody? Love bomb. Oh, because maybe this person love bombed you, long-term investment. Or they're cutting ties with you. Number 25 or 110. It could have been like a roller coaster ride. Somebody could have come in and love bombed you. You may have wanted a long-term investment with this person, thought long-term, but yet they could have been hiding something. Hiding behind a mask, hiding their true self. Now, for some of you, this is you. You're focused on taking care of you, your responsibilities, what it is that you need to do. And you're cutting off anything or anyone who shows or who's not interested in equal give and take and in investing long-term with you. Or anybody who shows signs, red flags, whatever, of manipulation. Somebody who's, maybe it would have been a part of a manipulation tactic, or somebody who's coming in just to try to manipulate you. You may have picked up on it. They may felt like you didn't know any better, like you were maybe just because like how they perceived you. Again, that perception from earlier. But they didn't see you as underneath, hidden behind that. You already had all the knowledge that you needed. You got somebody here. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. 201, the devil tendencies, obsessions, addictions. Got somebody who could be obsessed with you, addicted to you. Got naughty by nature. That's a group, naughty by nature. Taking action, escapism. Running away from their problems. Finally doing something. You've escaped. You've walked away and escaped some sort of somebody or a situation. Somebody could have been obsessed with you, or they had some sort of addictions. And you took some sort of steps. You did something to where you're like, nope, done, and you walked away from the situation. Spiritual charlatan, bogus healer, con artist, spiritual fraudster, inauthentic. All right, you got somebody feels empty inside. Mama's boy. Sacrifice, fade away. $154, $63, $193, and $184 could resonate. It's like a tower moment here. Somebody's in the mindset, the more you give up, the more you get, which you don't have to. Or there's somebody who's wanting you to sacrifice something. Problems will be behind you. They will disappear out of your life. Time to heal, moving on. Okay, this is somebody who doesn't live in their true, authentic self. They feel, I'm getting like an energy vampire in a way. Like that they need you. Say it like that. Okay, there could be somebody who's got like some sort of childhood wounds from a mother figure. So for some of you, you've got, okay, I'm getting a mother figure or a feminine figure who is very controlling over their child. I'll put it that way. I'm getting a masculine, so especially with that mama's boy right there. And they're wanting this person to give up what means most to them. It could be a person, it could be a habit, it could be something. So that way they feel like some sort of situation is going to be behind them. They could be dealing with some sort of karma or some sort of situation, and they feel like if somebody was, a situation was sacrificed, either, I'm getting like a cult. If there is like a cult, it's like somebody's offering somebody up as a sacrifice in order to try to maybe help heal somebody else, or like destiny swap, and they're hoping like somebody else would just go away, and it's like a destiny swap. But there's somebody letting something go some of you, there could be a pregnant somebody could be terminating a pregnancy as as an offer of a sacrifice. You may have somebody who talked you into, or your person into, I'm getting terminating a pregnancy. This person may be hidden behind the scenes. This could have been, I'm getting like, it could have been a mother who talked their kid into doing this. Whether it be, I don't know, male or female, but I'm getting male here. Caused the tower moment and caused maybe a split of a relationship. Like saying, oh, over time you're going to heal, you're going to be able to move on, you're going to be able to move forward, but it's not the case. Like this person is like in their head. Could be sacrificing a relationship, letting go of a relationship, terminating a pregnancy, combination of both. You got, oh, you could have this, either this mother figure watching you, or this person, the mama's boy following you. Thirst trap, controlling, mansplaining, condescending, patronizing, toxic key to your mind, watches your every move. So you have this person maybe watching you, maybe trying to tempt you. 192, 6, 27, or 140. For some of you, you've walked away from this. You've healed from it and moved on. There may be somebody else who's like stuck into that energy. This person was very condescending. Like they thought that they were better than you. And they tried to control you, your life. Could be trying to control your heart, who it is that you interact with, move on to, identity. You could have somebody who tried to steal your identity, portray to be you, or portray to be somebody else. A fixed mindset in the shadows. Ooh. Okay, so maybe you have like a stalker or a hacker who hacked into your stuff, committed identity fraud or theft. But they're limited. They're unable to get into something that they're really truly trying to get into. Or you have somebody, you got, I'm not laughing, God, I'm not laughing, that's not funny. You have this person who moved on to somebody else. This person is trying to wear your energy, or trying to do a destiny swap, or they're trying to do everything to be like you, but they can't. This person is like fixed on you doing everything, and they're behind the scenes watching everything it is that you're doing because they want to be you. Well, I'm getting is it blue? And oh shoot, what is it? It's Jungle Book. Maybe something about the woods or the forest or whatever. Watching you, trying to emulate your every move, or they're just watching your every move behind the shadows, behind the scenes. They're like fixated on you. They want to be like you. They're trying to steal your ideas, or trying to steal your person. They're pretending to be something they're not. Wow. Wow, that took a turn. What the shit? Alright, let's see. It's not funny. I know, God, it's not funny. Because you have somebody like obsessively wanting to be you. Maybe even to the point to where like this person wants to harm you. Because they feel like if you're removed, then that other person, you know, will look at them the way that they looked at you. And it's like, yeah, that's not going to happen, because all it's going to do is, like, if it were to ever carry out, which it's not going to, the divine's got your back, but it would be like you're martyring that person in the eyes of the other one instead of seeing the truth. Wow. Yeah, and it's giving like somebody was trying to sacrifice somebody else, thinking that they were going to be able to step into those shoes, but they're not. Wow, okay, you'd be dealing with the Scorpio, the Phoenix. You got Aries, Pioneer. These could be in your chart or who you're dealing with. A Virgo, the perfectionist. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces again. So double on the Pisces, double Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Gemini. I already said Gemini. So double Gemini, double Capricorn, double Pisces. Which means you could have two different placements in your chart in that, or you could be dealing with two different Geminis or Capricorns or whatever, or they're just prominent placements in your chart. The believer, Phoenix. You're making up, for some of you, you're making a believer out of others. Like, they've seen you rise again and again and again and come up unscathed. And so you're turning some people into believers. Messages. Gather information, clever, sharing ideas, daring. You're a trailblazer, boo. Get it. Perfectionist. You could be dealing with somebody, let's see. A sage. Somebody who's trying to perfect the craft or their craft. Could be something about the movie The Craft. Oh, somebody could be going to spiritual jail. The coven, the cult, the group. Whereas the other one is still going to be able to be in their power, be able to do what they're meant to do in this life. The other, you know how the other three, two of them lost their powers completely. So whatever it is that they were God-given, they lost it entirely. Then you have the other one. Hey, gun guy, how are you? Welcome in, hon. Where Nancy was thrown into the loony bin because she did everything she possibly could because envy, greed, jealousy, all that got into her head and wanted to consume all the power from not just, oh, I forgot what's her name. I just know Nancy. But the name Nancy could mean something to you. But she went like local crazy. And they had to like lock her up in the loony bin. Now for some of you, there could be somebody trying to say that you're crazy or you done lost it. You're like, no, I'm good. I've been tested. I'm good. You're like, I'm good, really. But there could be somebody who's trying to like claim that you are because of your gifts. However, there could be somebody who actually used their gifts for the wrong reasons, and they're going to be like, some of you, they could lose their life, but I'm getting spiritual jail. They're going to be losing what it is that God gave them. All right, Sagittarius here as well. You could be a Sag Cap class. You got the trickster and the dreamer. Somebody's trying to create an illusion. Getting like future faking an illusion. Could be a Pisces, a Gemini. To cause you to have hope, but yet it's like they're going to pull the rug out from underneath of you. So just be careful. And then you got the builder and the explorer. Sag Cap. Like I said, you could be a Sag Cap cosplayer. You're dealing with Sag or Capricorn, or that's in your chart. Somebody's focused on work. Venture and bold, taking risk. There could be somebody against wanting to start a new business, or they are a business owner. Could work outside. Something about motorcycle, or again working outside. Something about the Navy, that gives Navy or oil rig or something like that. It's some sort of risk that they're wanting to take. Either maybe start a new venture, maybe they're leaving one job to go start into a new job, or maybe they're wanting to venture on their own, like an independent contractor, or maybe an independent subcontractor for that. All right, that is what I have for y'all tonight. That seemed like a lot. Oh my gosh, and it was 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was a lot packed in there. Run, Forrest, run. Make some pasta. I think I'm gonna eat some chicken in a little bit. They hid behind the, yeah, they all hide behind the computer. And it did look like Johnny Depp. Thank you. That's what it seemed like to me. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know why it like, was it Alice in Wonderland? The resemblance? I always get curiouser and curiouser. My favorite character on that one, that movie, is the Mad Rabbit. I laugh every time. You're late for tea! And he throws the cup. Oh, somebody's late. I'm late for the very important date. Somebody feels like they're running late, or they're running out of time. Oh, that's so interesting. I said that earlier too. She was, oh, pray for the baby. I was like, what is this baby? Juliet, you did not just have a baby, did you? Stop. Oh, she's 3, going to be 4. My other daughter's 18 with X. Well, happy birthday to your daughter tomorrow, Juliet. I was like, wait a minute, you just did not just have a baby and I not know about it. It's crazy. All right, well, you guys have a fantastic night. I hope you know, especially the beginning part resonates, because, oh my gosh, when you got something good coming in towards you, that's amazingly awesome and beautiful. The rest of it, towards the end here, just beware. Pay attention to your intuition. Stay grounded. And, you know, stay prayed up. Yes, stalkers are cowards. And I will see y'all. I'll be back on Sunday evening to do the guidance, the angel numbers, and the gemstones for the week. So I will be back on Sunday evening to do those for you. Until then, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And thank you all so much. We hit 300. So we hit that 300 goal. So let's go ahead and let's keep praying and hoping and wishing for, we're going to reach that 400 is the next goal. So we just keep, you know, little by little. Like, it'll happen when it happens. That's how I am. So, but thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Juliet, Delaney, Lisa, Gun Guy, appreciate you as well. Oh no, Delaney, you're fine, hon. You're fine. And Dan was here. Dan the man. Am I forgetting anybody else? I know at the beginning. Cassius Queen. There you are, honey. Thank you for being here as well. And Birdie. See, I knew I was forgetting somebody. I don't want to forget y'all. Never, ever, ever. So I want to let you know that I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Here's the button. Ready, set.
Your mindset is your most powerful tool. Believe in your potential, and you'll unlock endless possibilities. Challenges are just stepping stones to greatness. Stay positive, embrace growth, and watch your world transform. Your thoughts shape your reality. Think big. No one has the right to judge you, because no one knows what you've been through. They may have heard stories, but they didn't feel what you felt in your heart. Your experiences, struggles, and triumphs are uniquely yours, and only you truly understand the depth of your journey. So, hold your head high and live your truth regardless of others' opinions.